Hey everybody, it's Racer PS2 and Electronics Repair here. We got another little goodie repair here. This one's a 3001 model. It's a version 4. It's never been opened as far as I know. She's complete. She looks nice. Drive tray gets stuck. We're going to look at that. And it doesn't read discs, so we're going to look at that as well. I'll go ahead and get this apart and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, folks. I got it hooked up the TV and stuff. We're going to go ahead and put power to it. I'll show you that it has video. Like I said, that G19 board, we're going to try to fix it. I don't know if I can. I see what's going on here. I see what happened. Look at that. Tray shot out and look what's broke. Pole flag. There's a pole on here, guys, that goes onto. That's why I keep old drives and old trays. I have one of those. It got broke during shipping. That's awesome. That's a part I have. This tray is still good. So I'm going to go ahead and get a parts drive out. We're going to go ahead and fix that immediately. And I'll see if I can get this line to heck back up. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I have an old tray here from an old drive. You can tell the face is broken off. It's all broke up. But it has the part we need. See how that slides like that? See how it's not broken? So we're going to go ahead and show you how to do that. You take the screw out of here. If I can do it with one finger, one hand, or the right screwdriver. There it goes. Camera's being the camera, sorry, the focusing problems. There we go. Take that screw out. This pole essentially just comes out. You see how that's not broken? We're gonna go ahead and take that aside. We're gonna go ahead and take this pole out of here. We're just gonna replace it. Now I have to realign. I have to get this one off. We'll go ahead and get this one off quick. There you dust bunny. Yes, I clean my systems out when I'm in here. That must have got broken during shipping. Or it was broken. Because those don't normally break. Unless they're jibbling around in the box. And since the tray is out and I got to re-neutral the tray, we're going to go ahead and do a laser swap right now. So, yep. These normally don't break like that. But this is what, on the older drives, even on the version 5 through version 7s have these. They're a guide. They are a guide. They are the guide for the other side of the tray. See something funny? See this screw here? It's the same one that's up there. Tony did not skimp on screws, guys. Alright, I put that now. Okay, cool. Be the wrong way? Shouldn't be. Oh yeah, that's right. When you're doing this one's got to go in first. And then that one goes in and she goes right in and you put the screw back in. Let me go ahead and do this and I'll be right back. I'll show you how to line the tray while it's in the thing. We're back, it's fixed. It's looking good. Like I said, little parts like this is why I keep broken trays for. Can't get these. These are unobtainium. They are, you can't get them. You're basically SOL if they break. So, but we gotta get this back in here since it popped all the way out. See, now I gotta play with it because it's not in the neutral position. So this is gonna be the biggest pain in the rump you'll ever see. So I'm gonna mess with this and I'll show you how to do it in here in a second. I'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. You see how I got this tray right now? See where the lever is? It's got to be in that position. You got to slide it back. You got to slide this all the way up, slide it all the way back. Put this in there. It'll slide right in. Look at that. Now we're going to put the screws back in and test it. Not going to put a game in it because I already know that the laser is borked. We're going to go ahead and put a laser in it too as well. I already tested off camera. It's junk. It's probably one of those crappy B lasers. Let me go ahead and get these screws back in. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're Moment of Truth. Let's see what the tray does now. That should go back up, which it does. Look at that. Smoother than butter. Nice. Just a cheap plastic part. Because the tray was not aligned properly. All because the guide broke. This is a guide. They're using all the way up to version 7. These guides don't really break if you don't pry on them or beat on your trays. I knew it wasn't the eject motor because the way it was sliding out. And then it would go cockeyed. Like I said, this is why I keep old trays for. You can't get these. You can't get these. Let's go ahead and do a laser swap and we'll be right back. Go ahead and see if I can prop you up and show you how I do a laser swap. I'll be right back. Alright, back folks. I have a new laser here. I'm going to show you how I swap them. See if I can get you guys closer. You guys can see what I'm doing here. It's not perfect, but it'll work. First thing I do, I take the rail out of here. Don't lose your screw. Go ahead and take this out. Turn it over. You gotta pull the black tab out. No, you guys can't see. You pull that out, and there's your laser. This was at a Sony Service Center. She's got a white label, kind of a white label 400B. Crappy, junk. Oh, where's my T4 Torx? I thought I grabbed it. Oh, there it is. Grab your T4 Torx. Don't lose the screw. Take your new laser, which I hope you took the anti-static off. Yep, see, I almost lost the screw. See how that happens? These are tricky to put back in. You lose it, they're unobtainium. I have a few extras from old lasers. I screw it all the way down. Go up about that far. And I go ahead and I set that down. I'll take your flag. Make sure it's not make sure it's not worn. So you gotta transfer this. And take it off. Technically, you don't drop it like that. You go ahead and you put it on here and you screw it on. Make sure your tabs line up. Little locating pins in here, and you'll see them. They gotta be in the locating pins. Now what I do is I go ahead and open up my clasp. This little black clasp. See how it's open? If you guys want to clean out your drive, now's the time. Make sure your cable's all the way inserted. Push in. Put that back on there. Put that back in there. Put your screw back in there. Make sure you take your anti-static off, or the laser or the DVD will not work. Side will not work. When I first started doing these, I kept saying that the lasers didn't work. The lasers didn't work. I kept sending them back. Come to find out that when I read the service manual that I felt dumb. They put an anti-static on there so during shipping they don't get shorted out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and turn it back on. Cool. I'll go ahead and put a disc in it. Go ahead and flip you around here. Go ahead and put a disc in it. See what she does. See if I got it in the right where it was. Probably put a controller on, huh? There you go. Whoop. Crappy B lasers. They are crap. You can replace them with AC style laser, folks. I've done it hundreds and hundreds of times. So I wanted to show you that so you guys see that I'm actually replacing lasers and not cleaning them. I don't believe in that. She's like new. Because she is like new. These usually get busted during shipping because the trays get jostled around. I've never seen one that's been actual broke like that. But that is a tray guide. That's what this pole is. It's a guide. if you're having an older one like that, yeah, we don't care. You're up to version 7.
Command has been called upon to assist in quelling the illegal arms trafficking of an organization.
Yeah, we know. Let's go. Let's do this. I've noticed with the older PlayStation, like the 3001, they won't load DVD-Rs. It's kind of funny. It'll read a retail DVD, but it won't read a DVD-R. 39001s will read a DVD-R though. The 39001s will. It's kind of funny. I don't know if that's a firmware problem or what. But there you are. That's interesting. I have no sound.
Commander, you must locate the informant. Call sign Mallard. The information he can provide.
That was interesting. She's got rumble. She got rumble. I'm gonna go ahead and reset. I'm gonna adjust that a little bit up. Whoops. Go a half a turn up. And we're gonna try that again because wasn't reading the audio. Like I said, I'm not perfect at these. Not by a long shot. It's called fine-tuning. Like I said, these goes at jitters per second. So I'm just happy that that rail guide was broke and it wasn't the tray itself that was broken. Or this automatically would have been like, oh crap, parts council. You heard me right, I ought to turn this bad boy into a parts council. And I don't remember how much I paid for this one.
U.S. Special Operation.
See if that's a fluke. Maybe I was pushing the buttons too fast. We'll see. No. See? Just a slight adjustment, guys.
Commander, you must locate the
There you go. See, just need a little bit of an adjustment. Was not in the right spot. He's now checking to see if it's a PlayStation disc, and then it goes to a CD. Older ones do that. I don't know why. See? I don't know why it does that. Don't ask me. Probably a firmware issue. Looks like at one time this probably had some liquid in it. These don't rust on their own unless they're sitting outside or something. This thing's running okay now. You never have to touch the rear wheel at all. It's always a tilt adjustment if you're messing with the laser, guys. You gotta know where your stuff was. Like I said, like and subscribe. Oh yeah, superstar. Woo! Yeah, that sucker rumble, boy. Woo! Anyway, go ahead and reset. I was happy I was able to fix this one. Because that trays, like I told you, are unobtainium. See, watch this. That's why I have the cover off. Seeing what it is. It's trying to see if it's a PlayStation disc first. And it sees that and it should load it. There it goes. These systems do learn last time it successfully plays a game. It's kind of weird. Race is on.
Rage Racer.
Alright, because I was gonna get home.
Racers, start your engines.
And let's get it on.
Three, two, one, go!
See how slow that's spinning it? Oh, I'm not driving here. Uh-oh. Don't care. Alright, let's reset. I'm just glad that this disk drive is running smooth and that all it was a broken guide on the left hand side. And I will show you that it will not read a DVD-R. I'll be surprised if it does. See? That is a DVD-R DVD. It will not read, older systems will not read them. So we'll go ahead and put a retail Turtles DVD in here. And it will read it. That's why I like the 39001s. The 39,001s. See what I'm talking about? Won't read that one, but it'll read that one. It's the DRM, older DRM stuff. Looks like this one's now safe from the grave. It's been a while since I even touched this one. Months. It's just been sitting in the closet. Thinking I needed a drive and all this other stuff. No, I didn't even investigate why it was broke. There you have it, folks. She's saved, she's good, she's refurbished. There's nothing really else I can do with this one. I'll see you on the next one.